If you want to watch a movie where Lateef Adedimeji plays another character oblivious to the fact that a pretty girl likes him, then you've come to the right place with Lisabi, The Uprising. If you're also in the mood for an entertaining, educative Yoruba epic movie also starring the likes of Ibrahim Chatta, Odunlade Adekola, Ibrahim Chatta, Gabriel Afolayan, and let's see, throwing Mr. Macaroni to round off that list, Lisabi is definitely the answer. At least, it's the latest one. Most of these movies are available to watch as Netflix originals, and they all have that signature orange hue in their cinematography. Coincidence? No way! Welcome to the latest episode of Rinzy Reviews. Is this worth watching? And we have Lisabi, The Uprising, before us on a platter, waiting to be dissected. It has all you've come to expect from this subgenre of movies. Action scenes with people brandishing swords and eagerly clashing them in battles. The Yoruba language used poetically and, I dare say, seductively to induce orgasm. And a hero who rises above dust and shege to serve justice to an evil warlord for breakfast. Same template, same faces, same message, but a different story. Do all these things make it worth watching? We shall find out in a moment. Lisabi, The Uprising is the first of a two-parter movie shot back-to-back and directed by Niyi Akinmolayan for new industry power couple Lateef and 𝐉𝐨𝐢𝐧 Adedimeji, who co-produce. It stars a lot of Nollywood faces who have found success in this genre, and no surprises here, it's based on a true life story. The movie follows the journey of Lisabi, a simple farmer who becomes a reluctant hero after facing personal tragedy at the hands of Oyo's brutal tribute collectors. The movie is a mix of history, culture, and action as it explores Lisabi's fight to lead his people, the 𝐒𝐻𝐳, in an uprising against the Alaafin's oppressive rule. The good. I'll just skip the preambles to announce that I didn't hate Lisabi, The Uprising. Compared to some of the movies I've seen in the past few weeks, it was a nice change of pace and taste. I thought it was generally a good film. The first 15 minutes had me hooked. It set the stage for everything that followed. You immediately get pulled into this world we've come to bear witness to. It is calm at first, but then brutally shattered. That intense opening got me invested, and from that point on, I was on board for the rest of the journey. As the movie progresses, more things continue to fall into place. The story, the characters, the actors, and how they are built up. Lisabi is a simple farmer who wants nothing more than to live his quiet life, far from Oyo's tribute collectors' cruelty towards his people, the 𝐒𝐻𝐳. That's his core, just a man trying to avoid trouble. But as with all heroes, he soon learns an important lesson. You can't ignore evil because it will eventually find its way to your doorstep. Before this realization, we get glimpses of the man Lisabi is destined to become. One such moment occurs when he encounters the young child of the village local's bar dealer, who has been assaulted by the Alaafin's goons. Heartbroken and enraged, Lisabi questions that what more could Oyo possibly want from them? It's a question he'll be forced to confront head-on when tragedy strikes closer to home. The performances are okay across the board, and Lateef Adedimeji shines at its lead. It's no surprise, he's a natural in these epic roles. While he can do comedy well, there's something about seeing him in intense, emotionally charged characters that feels so immersive. He delivered in 𝐒𝐿𝐵, which this movie feels like a spiritual successor to, and continues his streak here. Ibrahim Chatta is also worthy of mention as his performance as the British 𝐒𝐿 𝐷𝐴 steals the show. Chatta has been a consistent face in Yoruba epics for years, long before streaming platforms glamorized the genre. Watching him navigate this world feels like home, and his performance, as always, doesn't disappoint. The production design works for the movie and the cinematography is clean. Netflix always delivers on this front, especially for its originals. The bad. Lisabi, The Uprising triumphs on many fronts, but it also stumbles as the story begins to wind down. As it approaches the finish line, the film veers into intense fantastical territory that seemed to come out of nowhere, and it suffers heavily in the reliance of CGI to bring these elements to life. The story could have creatively sidestepped many of these scenes, and its heavy reliance on CGI, reserving it for only the exceptional moments that truly warranted it. This would have reduced the animators' workload and given them more time to refine the visuals. The final act also suffers from a sense of urgency, particularly during Lisabi's confrontation with 𝐵𝐴 𝐷𝐴. Until that point, the pacing had been smooth, with each event flowing naturally into the next. Suddenly, however, Lisabi's plan is hurriedly unveiled, and the climatic showdown between hero and villain is rushed through so quickly that you might miss it if you blink. In conclusion, all in all, Lisabi The Uprising is an enjoyable watch with its strengths. The opening pulls you in, the performances keep you hooked, and the world building transports you to a fascinating historical period. But it's not without its flaws, particularly in the way it handles its finale. Still, if you're a fan of epic Nollywood dramas, I believe this one will be worth your time. I'm looking forward to that sequel scheduled for a release in January 2025 and hoping that it sticks the landing with it. That's a review. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, that means you like this video. So please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss any of our future videos. Drop your thoughts in the comments below if you liked or didn't like Lisabi The Uprising, and tell me what you think of it. See you in the next video.